morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. That is, again, I feel like it's not that far into Vlogmas, which is really not, but still that's insane that it's like literally already day 8. So we've just been doing some cleaning around the house this morning. I really haven't done anything that's super exciting. My dad did go to Chick-fil-A this morning and got us some lunch, so I'm going to show you guys what I did. So these are the they're like the buffalo or like the spicy chicken strips, and all I did was put like a spring mix on the bottom for lettuce, and then I added the chicken on top, and they're like the 3 or 4 piece strips, and then I just added some buffalo sauce on top, and that is going to be my lunch. So I'm going to have that now. Okay, so it's a little bit later now and I made a smoothie and it turned out so good today. I did not have any spinach, but I still made it anyways, and I had like a bunch of bananas, so like this is to the top of it and you can see how thick it is, like it's not moving. That's like the best thing ever. Like whenever it's kind of like a milkshake consistency, that's like my personal favorite. Today's just been a very chill day. I'm sorry, I feel like Vlogmas is getting more and more boring, which is not what I want, but I just like my day-to-day life is just not like super exciting. It's just not, and I'm like trying to do like fun things to make like the days go by. So I washed my hair last night and it's like drying. I've been letting it air dry this morning, so it looks like extra crazy, but this is just part of the process, you know. It'll look fine tomorrow, but yeah, normally like after I sleep on it one time, it'll look good then. Also, I have my little candle burning over here and it is so nice. It's like one of the like wooden wick candles, so it does like crackle and whatnot. It is so pretty and I just love it to death, and it smells so good in here. It smells like a little Christmas tree farm. So it is quite a bit later now. It's almost 3 o'clock and my hair is absolutely insane. I have had it up like up in a high ponytail, and I'm gonna like push it back to like make it calm down some, because it is like nuts right now and I want to kind of calm down a little bit. But I thought that I would do a like self-care day just because why not. I am so cold right now. I have my little blanket on and I turned the heat on in the house because I'm freezing and I don't know why. So yeah, I am first gonna use this Laneige lip sleeping mask. I love this lip mask so much. It's kind of like a chapstick, like you don't have to use it just as like a mask, but I do like to use this. I don't like to use it too often, but I do like it for sure. So I think today I'm going to use this face mask. This is the Turmeric and Honey Reviving Face Mask. This is the face mask that I'm going to be using. I have definitely used this on my channel before. I really like it. I'm pretty sure that I got it from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something like that. I still have a ton left, even though I feel like I have used it quite a bit. So I'm going to use that today. My skin has been doing pretty good, so that is great. I feel like it's just nice to do like a face mask and whatnot every now and then, and I figured while I do this I could talk to you guys, kind of do like a semester recap, if you will. So this previous semester, like this fall semester, was my last fall semester as an undergrad, which is absolutely insane. I feel like the last 4 years have flown by so fast. Like the days have gone by really slow, but like the years have gone by like super fast, which makes me sound so old. It really did. Like the time spent at school is just not that long. And so yeah, I figured that I would talk a little bit about like this semester and like how it went for me. If you guys did not know, I am a PR major, so it's like public relations. It's under communication studies, like the communication department. There's a few different majors like under that department, but mine is PR. So it kind of like goes into like social media, like press release, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of like what my major like really focuses on. And personally, I really enjoy it. I feel like it's a really good fit for me. So this past semester, I did an internship, which I have talked about quite a bit on my channel, just because like as far as like my day-to-day life at school, it like that's like what I worked on. So I worked with like the social media manager at my school and she was absolutely amazing. I loved working with her so much, and that like internship has taught me so much, and it was really good to kind of get like a perspective of like working for a university and like how they do things kind of different and all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's like really interesting. And now I think I'm just gonna like paint my nails just because might as well while I'm here. So it was definitely interesting learning like how to do like certain things on like a day-to-day basis, and like how things are different for like a university, because I have done another internship previously and I did it with a PR and marketing department as well. So it was really kind of interesting to learn it from like their perspective. It definitely kept me very busy, which isn't a bad thing, but I feel like sometimes it definitely kept me like I was having some difficulty like prioritizing like things that I needed to do, which is kind of difficult. And like as far as like my classes this semester, it really wasn't that insane. I did have a common law class, which was like my like really difficult class for me, just because it's not like creative or anything like that. Like it's like you either know it or you don't in the realm of like PR, because normally PR is a little bit more creative and whatnot. Oh, I meant to show you guys the nail polish that I'm using. So I'm just using like a purpley pinky nude. It's the LA Colors Color Last, and I don't know the color name. Oh, it's Infinite. So yeah, I'm just gonna be painting my nails. As far as like that was like my really difficult class, because it was all about law, like laws that go into like copywriting and journalism and all that kind of stuff. Like it was a very general comm. It wasn't like specific to PR. It was just like any communications law. That's what we studied. So yeah, that went pretty well. I'm so glad to be done with the class. That class had never been taught online before, so it was definitely an adjustment for I think everybody, like the professor and like the students. So yeah, I'm glad that it's over though. Not complaining about that. But I do want to talk about like as far as like this coming semester. So I'm only going to be taking 12 credit hours. Previous semester I had 16 credit hours, so I'm just so glad that it's going to be just like way more of a chill and relaxed semester. I'm not going to be having my internship, which is a good thing and also a bad thing. Like I am going to miss it, but I'm also going to enjoy being able to have like a little bit more free time, as big of a to-do list and whatnot, which in return I can focus more on my YouTube and whatnot, because trying to sort out YouTube, my internship, and school while working, like it became a lot. And so I was definitely very anxious this semester. I really struggled with feeling like I had 1,000,001 different things that I needed to do, and I just didn't even know where to start. That can be really discouraging at times, especially if it just feels like you have so much to do in such little time. Thankfully, like my professors are really great. They're really understanding, and so is my internship manager. But I just put a lot of pressure on myself, and that's something that I'm trying to work on as well. Like I personally struggle a lot with like criticism and whatnot, like self-criticism. I'm really hard on myself, and that makes everything 10 times harder, because I feel like, especially if there's somebody over me that's also giving me critique, I feel like I get critiqued like twice, because I'm critiquing myself and then I'm being critiqued by somebody else. And I don't know, it's just been challenging, and if I'm going to be completely honest, I've been feeling really discouraged with my YouTube channel. And I do want to kind of talk about my YouTube channel too. So this year has been absolutely insane for me, and I have gained like a majority of my following this year due to quarantine mainly. And I am so incredibly thankful for those that choose to follow me and that watch my videos, or if you just do anything, like it genuinely helps me so much. But I'm gonna be completely honest, I have been so critical of myself, like whenever it comes to numbers and comparing myself to other other content creators and whatnot. It just gets very overwhelming. It's just been very difficult for me, because I have been comparing myself all the time to other content creators that are a lot bigger than me, that are getting a lot more views than me, that have a lot more subscribers and whatnot. And I know that that's very vain to look at that, but whenever you are like doing YouTube, it's almost impossible to not look at numbers, just because immediately, like whenever somebody talks about a viral video, the first thing that comes out of their mouth is like how many views that video got or something like that, or how many subscribers they have. And obviously those numbers hold value, and it's difficult to kind of compare yourself whenever I'm not at the top of my game. Like, I'm growing and I'm trying to grow, but I do definitely get discouraged on like the day-to-day basis because I'm not where I want to be, and I just feel like I'm not qualified enough. I am not pretty enough sometimes. It's just very difficult whenever it comes to this kind of stuff. And plus, I am like a mid-size, plus size, like whatever you want to call it, and a lot of girls that I follow on YouTube aren't. Like, some of them are definitely, but not all of them are. And obviously that goes into comparison as well. I'm just like, I have been doing like just like a bunch of reflecting this year, and I really want to prioritize like my mental health in 2021. I have said for the last 2 years that I have been wanting to go to therapy, and I haven't, and it's because I have not prioritized it, and I haven't made an effort to do it. And I feel like it would really benefit me to do that, because I definitely have some things that I want to work out and try and improve on. And it's pretty hard to do that by yourself sometimes, and sometimes you just need an outside perspective. There is absolutely nothing wrong with therapy. Like, I believe in therapy a lot. Like, I have had family members that have gone like since I was little, so I grew up in a household and like with people around me going to therapy, so it was very normal for me, so I don't feel weird about going. But it's also scary starting something new and like opening up to somebody that's new and like getting an advice. That's something that I really want to work on, because I am a very big people pleaser. Like, I honestly hate it so much. It puts a lot on me emotionally, and I put so much value in what people say about me, and it gets super exhausting. I absolutely hate it. It does nothing but worry me and cause me more stress. The last few months I have just been so anxious and overwhelmed, and I've gotten a lot better by getting help. But I do think that just because I have gotten better, that doesn't mean that I need to stop what I'm doing. I need to improve and work on continuing to improve and like continuing to do better, because for like I just want to be better, making sure that I'm doing everything that I can to make my life better. Like, I want to make sure that I'm doing good on my grades. I want to make sure I'm doing good on YouTube. I want to make sure that I'm able to make a good income whenever I get out of school, and I want to make sure that I do well in grad school. Like, there's just so much that I have high expectations of myself, and sometimes I get a little too hard on myself, and it ends up costing me a lot of happiness, and it just makes me a lot more stressed out than I need to be. But yeah, that's just like something that I have been really wanting to talk to you guys about. And it's very hard to admit that you're struggling, or that you're not feeling the absolute best about yourself, or like your channel, or like something you're spending so much time and effort on. And it's really discouraging sometimes to like not see the things that you were wanting to see, but nothing comes overnight. I am now doing the groundwork for a lot of different things. And yeah, I just need to focus on my goals and not get discouraged about what I want, you know. Like, I need to continue doing what I want, because like I said, I do have high expectations on myself. I want to get a car within like the next like 2 years or so. That's a big expectation. I've been trying to save money for that. I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything that I can to like be the best person that I can. This year has been absolutely insane. It's been very difficult for a lot of different reasons. A lot of people have struggled financially. I lost my job in January, and thankfully I've been able to go back and everything like that, and I was able to have a job at school and whatnot. I've had family members lose their jobs. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to have difficult moments, but just know that if you're doing everything that you can. I feel like a lot of times people will say like, if you're struggling, it means that you're weak. No, if you're struggling and you recognize that you're struggling, it makes you stronger, because you understand that you need to change something, you need to improve something, and that just makes you stronger. I just want to say, if you're struggling right now, it is okay. It is not your fault. It has just been a really difficult year, and all that we can do is just try to push forward and make sure that we have good friends and family that are around us. Try and get through it while we can. All right, so I just went ahead and rinsed off my face mask. I'm just going to put on a little bit of moisturizer, and then I'm probably just going to go ahead and wrap up this vlog just because I'm really not doing anything today. It's just been a very chill day. Been doing a lot of like housework and whatnot. It is Monday, obviously, whenever I'm filming this. I do think I'm gonna self-tan tonight just because I just feel better whenever I'm self-tan. Even though it's like winter time and whatnot, I do just personally feel a whole lot better. So, and the one that I use like in the winter time, it's not very dark, so it doesn't look like super crazy or anything like that. And I just realized that yesterday I did not do the devotion for the day because I did the holiday gift guide, and now I feel really bad because I was really enjoying it. Like, it's so much fun, and I feel like this is like something that we get to wind down and like relax together, and it just like makes everybody feel good. So this one is called Hold On, and the Bible verse is 2 Thessalonians 2:15, and it says, stand firm and hold to the traditions that you were taught by us, either by our chosen word or by our letter. We are taught to remember grudges. Team loyalties inspire them. Political events, social faux pas, historic atrocities, and more vie to fill our brains with reasons we should be cross or judgmental. It is though we are preserving an element of who we are, or our tradition and identity, by strong arming those who have blocked our joy. Our truest identity though is hidden in Christ. Likewise, our crucial traditions are faith, hope, and love. Hold on to what matters. Let Christ sift through the rest. And the prayer says, Jesus, I have things to get rid of, baggage to unload. Will you please help me declutter my heart? I choose to hold on to these because your words are life. And then the question, and then like the statement at the end is, restore one of God's teachings within you that has been displaced or needs strengthening. Read the Bible to gain new insight in it. So yeah, that one was definitely like a little bit of a shorter one, but I still thought that I would obviously do it. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I just realized that I'm wearing the exact same sweatshirt that I wore on Vlogmas Day 1. So, but yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please be sure to like this video and also subscribe to my channel down below. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.